My hope with this game is that anyone who plays it or anyone who sees what we've done can feel just how passionate the entire team was and just how well we worked together to make this concept a reality. Middle Isle is an isometric exploration and investigation game set on the tiny Baltic island nation of Brennistad at the start of the Cold War. After a Cold War coup destroys Brennistad's capital, the game follows a journalist named Lisa as she attempts to uncover the fate of her colleague Alexander, who's gone missing in the chaos. I came up with the pitch for Middle Isle during January of 2021. The Capitol riots had just happened and we were developing BFA pitches, and I wanted to develop at least one that would say something about what's going on and about how I felt in the moment and do something without really knowing even the full scope of the issue. And then, as we gradually refined it, we started working on more and more ways to detach the game from the inspiration and pull it into this world that we made ourselves, that we had full control over, so that we could design every aspect exactly how we wanted it. When we were first developing the project, we didn't really have story at the forefront of our minds, but as more and more people came on board and we got animators and more artists that really wanted to participate and make this game something really special, we started pushing more and more towards the story of this character and her journey through this building and the way that we wanted to say something about what politically is happening in the world started to come more and more to the forefront of the project itself.
Yeah, initially we thought, it was just going to be me and Jack, but then more people wanted to join in, and so that's why the scope increased.
Yeah, and we got a lot of help from our faculty advisor as well. We didn't start technical development for the game until summer of 2021 during San Jose State Game Dev Club's summer workshops. And we immediately started work on how to structure the project as a whole. We wanted to make the art and the artistry and the story forefront to the project, not so much the technical game design aspects of it. So what we came up with was a very free-form version of indie game development. Michael and I worked with our programmer Fong on the core gameplay loop of what would eventually become Middle Isle, and that really freed up the rest of our team. It allowed everyone to be a visual development artist. It allowed everyone to be a model, everyone to be a concept developer for the ideas that Middle Isle wanted to get across. One of the ways that our team really helped push the story to the forefront of the project was halfway through the project, Jinju, our lead animator, came to me and said, I want to make this intro cutscene for the game. And she had this fantastic pitch, and I was immediately just like, yes, please, let's do this.
Noah also did a lot of animation work. We really needed him, or else we wouldn't have had a playable character.
Yeah, and he did a lot of extra work on top of that in Blender, his native program, to really make the details in the character really something special.
It's great to have Tati on board because she was our character modeler, and we can't have this game without our character.
That was one of the things that let us turn it into a video game. We needed to have a character, or else it just would have been an asset pack.
Yeah. Edric was a fantastic animator, but he was also a really good generalist artist for the project. He worked in all kinds of different fields. He was doing effects, he was doing UI, he was doing artwork, he was doing textures for some of the papers that go on the walls and on the floors. Really, we could not have done nearly as much detail as we have in the game without him.
One thing I like about how Jack structured this project is everyone got to have a strong creative voice. And so to bring this back again, it was Edric's idea to put in our central unifying theme throughout the level. We were really struggling with that. And it's so cool that one of the animators, and not necessarily someone who was more involved with the story, got to come up with that idea, and Jack was like, that's perfect, we're going to use that.
Yeah.
Jack had a very exact vision of how he wanted the feel, like atmosphere, the environment, everything. But it was really about how close can we get to that vision, and that requires a lot of problem solving.
Like taking the ideas that I pitched for this item or that item and kind of iterating on them in your own way.
One of the things that really spoke to me in this game was the aspect that it's trying to explore and come to terms with emotions that we can't always react to in the moment.
The final game build for Middle Isle really is a testament to just how hard and just how well everyone on this project, our underclassmen, our core team, our faculty advisors, all work together to make this concept a reality.